goodness. Oh my goodness.
Cody hanging with the boys. Garbrandt is one of my favorite fighters. I'm sure you can imagine the pain that he's put me through. Like most of you, it was Cody's performance of a lifetime against Cruz that made me a fan forever. What we saw in this fight was the perfect intersection of God-given talent and a lifetime of hard work against the greatest bantamweight of all time. Cody was not supposed to win this. On the mic, he could barely recall his ABCs.
I never had to chase pussy in my life. On December 30th, I ain't doing it. I don't have to.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? We'll see.
But in the ring, he made up for it by serving Cruz a linguistic knuckle sandwich. MMA is an art. Mixed martial arts. Cody just painted the fucking Mona Lisa in there, bro. He dedicates the fight to this little kid who had cancer, W kid, L cancer, and he calls out his next opponent.
TJ Dillashaw, come try me.
Cruz, being a class act, came to the post-fight presser, and I could make a whole separate video on how poetic his assessments on the fight were, but he did pose one question: how long can he keep it?
Enjoy being at the top, Cody. You're a young champion. Try to keep it. That's tough. Let's see what you do with it.
Cruz had been the consensus greatest bantamweight for years, last beaten back in the fucking Stone Age. Though he was in and out with injuries during his reign, he showed that he was at the top level for years. It's a lot harder to stay on top than it is to get to the top. But Cody out-skilling, out-footworking, out-boxing, and out-dancing Cruz was a pretty clear signal that he was gonna be on top for a while. Plus he was 25, mate. 25. Athletic prime and not even close to his overall prime. The Cody hype train was chugging full steam ahead, bro. The whole of Team Alpha Male acted like complete in the run-up to the TJ fight. Everything was a complete shit show. TJ has since tainted his legacy by popping for EPO, but all of this was completely uncalled for. What did he actually do? Change gyms? Act a little fake? Be a bad training partner? Like, chill the fuck out. The whole build-up was so unnecessarily hostile, and it brought the emotions right up to 100 for Cody. It wasn't just a fight, it was his gym versus the backstabbing snake in the grass TJ.
Ah, there's a little snake in the grass right there.
UFC 217, arguably one of the greatest cards of all time, and Cody vs TJ was the co-main event. The tension for their fight was unbearable. With the caliber of strikers that both of them are, it felt like there could be a knockout at any moment.
Dillashaw, and that success gave him confidence that he can do this and flourish with the champion. He's counter right now.
You have that same fighter's
Oh! Big knockdown for Cody!
I don't quite understand why.
He's there! Breaks down! Dillashaw trying to finish this fight! Wow! TJ Dillashaw has done it!
Well, that's the sport. A fight can change hands at the drop of a dime. People chalk Cody's loss here up to emotions, and maybe that played a part, but to me, he seemed pretty cold-blooded in there. In any given exchange, anybody can get caught, and Cody caught the short end of the stick here. In the rematch, tensions cooled off a little bit, but in storms a new challenger. People love to clown on Cody's chin, but to me, the alternative hot-headed, no fight IQ Cody has got to be the most frustrating fighter of all time. All the talent, all the skills, none of the brains. Cody and TJ rematch. Again, we know just how quickly both of them can end the fight. But instead of fighting smart, as soon as TJ slips, Cody charges into not one, not four, but 3 right hooks in a row. No matter how many times I watch the sequence, I cannot wrap my head around the fact that Cody, the man who composed the most beautiful symphony of violence 2 years prior, was now composing like this shit show. It still pisses me off to this day. Like, I can't be arsed, man. Cody takes some time off, but comes back for UFC 235. His opponent, Pedro Munoz. Pedro was a bit of a step down from the TJs or Cruzes of the world, so this was Cody's bounce back essentially. Plus Munoz was sucking Cody's dick all fight week, like goddamn.
He's a great guy, good looking guy. Look at him.
Our pay-per-view just went.
Hey.
Cody and Pedro fight. It's not going bad for Cody by any means. He gets clipped a little bit. Pedro ends up on top. They get back up. Cody throws a flying knee and oh no. Cody loses all composure for whatever reason and starts brawling with Iron Chin Munoz. Why? I guess maybe he thought he was gonna blow right past Munoz and it frustrated him that it wasn't a 1-minute knockout, I guess. They start trading punches. Instead of using his patented speed, combinations, and footwork, Cody decides to swing like his name is KSI. And it actually works. Until it doesn't. Mate, even Bruce Buffer is annoyed at him. December 2016. On top of the world, dethroned the greatest bantamweight of all time. March 2018, 3 knockout losses in a row. The whole world is questioning what the fuck you're doing. Smartly, Cody takes some much needed time off. He commits the cardinal sin of switching gyms to train with Mark Henry. No, not that Mark Henry, this one. He reflects, reassesses, and goes into his fight with Hassan Sal with a new look and presumably a new strategy that doesn't involve getting knocked out.
Oh, clean.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Vicious knockout win for Cody and it's back in the win column. He fought intelligently. He found his shot, uncorked a massive right hook that flattens Hassan Sal. This marked a pivotal point in Cody's arc. Chapter 2. Intelligence, patience, and no, stop, I hate this man. Cody, no IQ Garbrandt turns up again. He fights one of the cleanest boxers in the sport in Rob Font. Rob doesn't have great grappling and he's susceptible to kicks, so what should Cody do? Yeah, let's fucking stand with him and box with him the whole fight, even though you're a well-rounded mixed martial artist that has the skill set to run rings around him. Why? Why, bro? I know we're all just backseat drivers here, but this was the most frustrating shit in the world. But on the bright side, I guess he didn't get knocked out. He took a beating, but he showed his chin is somewhat recovered. I suppose for his chin to stay in good condition, he shouldn't like move down a weight class and drain himself even more and weaken his chin, right? I'm sick of this shit. Cody Garbrandt drops the flyweight and fights Kai Kara-France, a fighter known to have knockout power and the ability to line up shots beautifully. Uh-oh.
Hands. Oh! Garbrandt circles, eats another.
We jab to the body.
Oh! Beautiful combination. Oh!
That's it.
Kai Kara-France has done it. He knocks out Cody Garbrandt in round 1.
Unbelievable.
No comment. No joke, my frustrations with Cody literally manifested itself into my dreams. Like, I remember around this time, I had dreams that I was fighting his opponents for him because every time I saw him fight, he was getting fucking knocked out. Thank fuck, Cody takes a 1.5 years off, takes on Trevin Jones, and later that year, he KOs Brian Kelleher. I am super glad to see Cody winning again. Despite everything he's been through, all the losses, all the injuries, the lack of IQ, he's only 32. I have all the faith in the world in Cody. He takes on Deiveson Figueiredo at UFC 300. I really want Cody to win, and I think he can because he's definitely the more technically sound and skilled striker. Shut the fuck. If Cody no IQ shows up again, I might just cry. Prayer is up to the MMA gods that Cody paints another masterpiece.
Also, according to YouTube analytics, only a small percentage of...
Like and subscribe.